On Good Friday, Piterera made a cross in memory of my daughter. We prayed a rosary all the way across and up the mountain. Got there and they dug a hole and we all stood around and told each other stories about the old times, the good times, the bad times, and talked about Heather, my daughter Heather, who just recently passed away. We just talked about our kids and their struggles and our struggles with them.
We tried everything we could to help her to quit. We take her rehab, bring her home, give her money, thinking that the money would help, but I think it was worse.
My daughter Heather got pregnant when she was 14. Had the baby a month after she turned 15. She was really young.
We just couldn't help her. It was so strong, the drug was so strong that it just took control of her.
She just started hanging with the wrong crowd. She started not to care. She didn't care anymore, and then she ended up on probation.
There's a lot of people that are losing their kids.
She was about maybe 17, 18, when she really got into the heroin. She kept going little by little, more and more to jail, and in and out of jail, and getting in more and more trouble. Then she got sick. She got sick in March 2017. She was comatose and on a breathing machine for 3 weeks. And she came out of it. And we thought, this is it. She's gonna do okay. She had already withdrawn. She had already gone through the withdrawal. She had no reason to go back. But she got out. I brought her home. She did good for maybe a week, 2 weeks at the most. And then in June or July, she got sick again. This time they flew her to Albuquerque right away. She comes out of it again. And this time even quicker. I didn't even get a chance to pick her up at the hospital. She had somebody go pick her up. And she didn't even attempt to come back home that time.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us.
She was here for Thanksgiving in November, and she gave me a very big hug one day. I was in the bathroom. She just went in, and all of a sudden, she just told me, "Mom, in case something happens, I just want you to know that I love you." She said, no matter whatever happened, we need to forgive each other. And it was strange because she didn't do stuff like that. And so I hugged her and I held her really tight and just looked at each other, and I told her nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. And she left Thanksgiving evening. She went back to Espanola. And on December 20th, she passed away. She ended up in the hospital again with pneumonia, and 5 days before Christmas, she passed away. I'm not the only one out there. I mean, I know so many of my friends that they tell me that, oh, he didn't come home last night, or I found her and she was passed out, and she overdosed. And I've seen some of these kids, and they're so young. They're just so young. And the problem is, it's just everywhere. All you have to do is turn around and it's there. We're burying these babies These young kids. It's not natural for a parent to bury their child. No, never.